Welcome to today's video. This is a B1 level grammar lesson. We're going to be talking about the verbs have and have got. So, are these sentences true or false? She's got blonde hair. Well, that's true. She has dark eyes. No, it looks like her eyes are blue, so that one's false. She's got freckles. Doesn't appear she has freckles, so that one's false. She has a nice smile. She isn't really smiling in this picture, so that's false. And she's got long hair. I would say that one is true. So the sentence structure, there's three different sentence structures that you can use with the verbs have and have got. So you can use the subject plus have or has. So I have, you have, he, she, or it has, we have, they have. Or you can use the subject plus have got and has got. Have got and has got are a little more informal. So I have got, you have got, he, she, or it has got, we have got, they have got. And then we can use the subject plus one of the contracted forms. So I've got, you've got, he, she, or it's got, we've got, they've got. All right, so now match the sentences to the pictures. She hasn't got blonde hair. She's got auburn hair, so that would be picture A. He hasn't got any free time today, picture B. And the apartment hasn't got a balcony, it's picture C. Now have and have got in the negative form. We use the subject plus have not or has not and then got and then the noun. So I have not got a car, you have not got new shoes, he hasn't got a blue shirt, she hasn't got a lot of money, it has not got brown fur, we haven't got a lot of time, they have not got a big house. Alright, so now you're going to complete the sentences with either haven't or hasn't got. The first one is done for you. We haven't got any children. You can pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. So Matthew hasn't got his books today. He left them at home. Oh no, Samuel and Kate haven't got enough money to come to the restaurant tonight. I haven't got a car, so I go to my office by bus. You haven't got eggs, so how can you make an omelet for lunch? Now you're going to change the positive sentences to negative. So here's the example. He's got a dog and he's also got two cats. He hasn't got a dog and he hasn't got two cats. So again, you can try these on your own and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. We've got time for a coffee before going home. So the negative form would be we haven't got time for a coffee before going home. And number 13, that city's got a good bus system. So the negative would be that city hasn't got a good bus system. They've got a large house with a garden, so that would be they haven't got a large house with a garden. Isabel's got a twin sister. Isabel hasn't got a twin sister. All right, now you're going to choose either haven't got or hasn't got. Daniel hasn't got an English lesson today. Taylor and I haven't got homework tonight. Shelley hasn't got a dog, she has a cat. Simone has a bike, but she hasn't got a car. Madrid hasn't got as many museums as Paris, sorry. Now you're going to use the positive or negative have got plus one of the nouns. Here's the example. I can't go outside because it's raining and I haven't got an umbrella. You haven't got a meeting, so let's go to the beach. Oh, sorry, we're going to use the positive here. So you, probably better here would be you have got a day off. So let's go to the beach. So you have got a day off. So let's go to the beach. And Liam has got a meeting this afternoon at 4 o'clock. Look, we have got lots of fruit. So let's make a fruit salad for dessert. She hasn't got much money, so she can't go on holiday this year. Here you can make some sentences using the pictures. So here's the example. Joan has got a TV, but she hasn't got a laptop. Mike has got a scarf, but he hasn't got a hat. Sally and Greg have a son, but they don't have a daughter. But they haven't got a daughter, sorry. Now, match the pictures to the sentences. We don't have food in the fridge. We need to buy more. That's picture A. Miles doesn't have his briefcase today. He has a backpack. That's picture C. And she doesn't have her credit card. She left it at home. That is picture B. So has and have in the negative form. You can also form it with don't or doesn't. So the subject plus don't or doesn't and then the word have. So I don't have the car keys, you don't have a headache, he doesn't have the book, she doesn't have her scarf, it doesn't have a tail, we don't have a car, they don't have bikes. You notice here that it's always have. We don't change it for he, she, or it because we have the S on the doesn't for he, she, and it. Alright, so now use don't have or doesn't have to complete these sentences. Pause the video, try them on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. Toby can't come to the cafe because he doesn't have any time. They don't have enough money to buy a new house. James doesn't have many friends. Ted and Caroline don't have a car. So there are two negative forms, don't have and haven't got. So that car doesn't have 4 doors, or that car hasn't got 4 doors. They mean the same. Hasn't got is probably a little more informal. He doesn't have a wife, or he hasn't got a wife. We don't have a meeting this evening, or we haven't got a meeting this evening. So no difference in the meaning here. It's just that got is a little more informal. All right, so match these, make these sentences negative using either don't have or doesn't have. So the teacher has got many students. So we would change that using don't or doesn't have. 2. The teacher doesn't have many students. My car has a full tank of gas. So my car doesn't have a full tank of gas. Sao Paulo has heavy traffic. Sao Paulo doesn't have heavy traffic. We have a Spanish exam tomorrow. We don't have a Spanish exam tomorrow. And Lisa and Julie have long black hair. So Lisa and Julie don't have long black hair. So now you can make some positive sentences using these words. So go ahead and try those on your own and then restart when you're ready to continue. Here are a few more and a few more. All right, now we'll use the positive or negative plus have or have got. Again, pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. Sorry, I can't talk with you now. I have got a meeting in 5 minutes. They haven't got a camera, so they can't take any photos at the zoo. She has a toothache, called the dentist. Aisha wants to go to the concert, but she hasn't got, or you could say doesn't have, a ticket. Sarah is unhappy today. She has or has got a lot of problems. Bora isn't feeling well. He has got a stomach ache. A spider has 8 legs, but it doesn't have, or you could say hasn't got, wings. Everybody loves Andrew. He has or has got a lot of friends. I can't drive because I either don't have or haven't got a driving license. It's a nice city, but it doesn't have or hasn't got many parks. Alice has or has got a new dress. It looks beautiful. Martin has or has got a broken leg. The poor guy. I can meet you tonight because I haven't got homework. My neighbor has got 3 dogs. They make a lot of noise. All right, this time they want you to use a different negative form. So the example, he hasn't got a lot of money, would be another way to say that. He doesn't have a lot of money. So our house hasn't got a swimming pool. So you could change that to doesn't have a swimming pool. That book hasn't got a good ending. You could say doesn't have a good ending. His jacket hasn't got any pockets. Here you could say doesn't have any pockets. I don't have a ticket for the concert. Could be I haven't got a ticket for the concert. Gerald doesn't have enough money to buy that apartment. Gerald hasn't got enough money to buy that apartment. Rita and Deborah don't have a cooking class tonight, so Rita and Deborah haven't got a cooking class tonight. My cousin doesn't have children. My cousin hasn't got children. All right, now you're going to put these words in the correct order to make sentences. So we have got a lot of work today. You don't have a meeting this morning. India has got many large cities. In winter, the trees haven't got any leaves. Mark doesn't have a TV or a phone. All right, so now they want you to complete this advertisement, making the correct choice. You can pause the video, try this on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. So welcome to the Sunny Beach Hotel. We know you will have a great time. Our hotel has more than 300 rooms, and all of them have got a view of the ocean. Some rooms don't have a large balcony, but all rooms have got air conditioning. The hotel has 4 wonderful restaurants, and best of all, we have got a private beach. We have everything you need for your vacation. All right, so now you can pick one of these people and maybe describe them. So, for example, you could say James hasn't got brown hair. So just try to describe these people with what they have and haven't got. And then the same thing here, pick out a character and see if you can describe them based on what they have or haven't got. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.